Welcome back to Good Day Northern Michigan. Kay and Tay Dudley have reached over 20 million followers on TikTok by sharing their family life with the world. But what you see on the screen doesn't showcase all of the hard work behind the scenes that goes into being content creators and social media influencers. Kay and Tay join us live today to share more about what it's like being influencers while also navigating the uncertainty of the ever-changing platforms. Good morning, Kay and Tay. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Good morning.
So excited to be talking with you guys this morning. I see you pop up on my TikTok page all the time, so it's so cool to be able to sit and chat with you more about your content creating. So just for starters, just give us a little bit of background of how you even got started in the world of social media.
Well, actually, it's kind of funny. We had no intentions of doing this full time at all. It was really just something we did as a hobby together because he really enjoys video editing, and it was literally just something we really enjoyed doing the first time we did it. And we're like, we should do this every day for a year and just see what happens. Yep. And I think our goal was 10,000 followers on TikTok at the end of the year. And on New Year's Eve at that year mark, because we started at New Year's Eve 2022, we hit 1 million followers. So
wow.
When it took off, it was crazy.
So now you're a little over 3 years in, over 20 million followers, which is so incredible. Congratulations. I think a lot of people don't realize that this is a full-time job. What you're doing is, hard work, and you put a lot of thought into it. It's not just something you throw together. So what would you like to, kind of say to people that maybe don't understand that concept or grasp it fully? Just a little bit of a look into your day-to-day life.
I mean, yeah, it's just like any job. You have the face of the job, and it looks really quick. I mean, your job's a great example. I'm sure there's hours and hours of work that goes in between the time that you're on screen. And it's like that with our job as well. We have so many calls and discussions with brands, and we strategize. And yeah, our day is full. In fact, I go until I sleep. I'm kind of a workaholic a little bit. So from the moment I wake up until I go to bed, I'm doing something for the channels. So
yeah, you're never not working. I feel like with this job, you basically always have to be on top of it, thinking about new ideas, working with brands. I mean, there's just constantly things going. But with all that being said, we enjoy it, and it doesn't feel hard. It doesn't feel like work. It's fun.
Yeah.
Right? And I think you should enjoy your job. I think you should always enjoy what you're doing because you have one life, and I mean, we're definitely enjoying it. So
absolutely, I love that. And right now it's kind of uncertain. With TikTok, we went through that 19-hour ban or whatever it was. A lot of people think, oh well, it's just TikTok, we'll be okay with it. Some generations might not understand the importance of it, but I'd like to touch on for you guys how it feels for you, and maybe some ways that you're already strategizing if TikTok is banned, if it's safe, all of those things of the unknowns. What are your thoughts behind it, and how does that kind of impact your day-to-day life with your job?
Yeah, so we're kind of lucky in the sense that we've kind of diversified our following across multiple platforms. There's a lot of creators out there that maybe only do TikTok, and the ban would quite literally end their career. For us, it would be sad to lop off that chunk of our audience and then them have to find us elsewhere. But we kind of planned for that a while back and have since took a lot of time on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook and Snapchat. So yeah, it wouldn't be fun, but
it would hurt to lose that community because we have such a great community on TikTok, and a lot of people that are on TikTok aren't on the other platforms.
Yes.
Right.
So if they wanted to continue the journey, they would have to find us on other platforms. And it's where we started. So there's obviously a lot of connections and love for that platform. But like he said, in the beginning, we didn't want to put all our eggs in one basket. We wanted to diversify and be on multiple platforms because there's a lot of people, even if it didn't get banned, there's a lot of people that don't want to do certain platforms. Mm-hmm. And we want to be able to create content and a community with everyone and give everybody a chance on whatever platform they use.
Absolutely. And I love that you guys all are established on many different platforms, because there are some influencers that do only rely on TikTok. So I can see where that would be a little bit scary. But I'd also like to touch on the type of content that you guys post is family oriented, and you do some funny bits and things. I can't even explain it all because it's so funny. I'm trying to give a specific example. But anyways, talk to me a little bit about your content and why you wanted to make it family focused, and even maybe some of the challenges that follow that too.
Yeah, so when we first started, we were kind of doing just like everyone else and doing the funny sounds and trends and, skits. And then it kind of slowly just merged into just showing moments of our life. And that works really well for us, kind of just giving that raw, like fun moment of our day or that milestone. Yesterday, it was our daughter's first time doing an Easter egg hunt. And so that was obviously really exciting for us and for our audience that have been on this journey with us. And it's really nice to be able to just show these moments each day and that be the content. There's some people out there that really have to like make this thing, and it's nice that we can just kind of throw up our day. And
I mean, I feel like we film throughout the day, and then we on Instagram we'll post a lot of it as stories, but we also we'll take the most exciting part of that day, and it could literally be us getting a mattress, a king mattress for the first time. And we really just try to I don't know the word, but romanticize every moment about our life. So like I said earlier, we have one life, and we just really love to show just the wholesome, raw, even if it's hard days or my health journey, pregnancy scares and the challenges that come with pregnancy. But we just want to show the real parts of life. And most of the time I feel like it's happy and fun stuff, but there's also things in there that I think it's relatable, and it shows people they're not alone if they're also going through those moments.
I love that you do focus on being real and showing those fun life moments, but also, like you said, some of the harder things as well. You're not afraid to showcase both of those things, which I really love, and I think your viewers really relate to as well. What do you think would be the biggest challenge of being an influencer, and also the biggest blessing?
The biggest challenge would probably just be you have to stick with it every day. There's a momentum involved. The consistency, you can never stop, which, for us, that's fine. We love our job, but it is kind of scary sometimes to think that, even a day off or a week off is detrimental.
And hurt the algorithm.
There's no off time. There's no vacation. So that's probably the scary side of it. The biggest blessing, being able to do this job with my family. We get to just be a family and share our life, and that's our job. And honestly, that's the best job in the world. I get to be a dad full time, and that's amazing to me.
Getting to be with each other every single day. A lot of people probably think that's crazy, because I know people ask us all the time, how do you work together every day? We do have our alone moments, when he's editing, I'm doing something else, but honestly, it's been such a blessing just getting to be with each other every day and be with our children every day. That's amazing, because I know a lot of parents would love to do that and they can't. So that's the greatest gift in the world from this job. It's that I get to be with my kids every day.
And I also think even in 20, 25 years, when your kids are grown-ups and they can go back and reference these videos and these moments, just how special that'll be. It's kind of like our home videos, they'll be able to have this for the rest of their life, which is so sweet as well. Well, thank you so much, Kay and Tay, for taking the time to chat with us this morning. I enjoy all of your content so very much, and you can be found on all platforms, right, at Kay and Tay?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, I'll make sure our viewers head there, and we'll have more on you guys and your journey on social media at 9and10news.com. Kay and Tay, thank you so much for joining us and talking to Northern Michigan this morning.
Thank you so much.